get those key targets. And to be fair to Zorn, he played a pretty strong throw. He did pick up a lot of key targets. It's just that his team was a little bit too far behind to capitalize off of that.
Hopefully with the addition of Alice and of course Gushen, he's able to lock down or play make and let the members just...
They need a mage here on the side of Evos.
Kaya.
They're gonna hover on to Lapu Lapu. They're gonna let their mage be the last quick stint. Lapu Lapu played really well by Aura, so they're gonna stick with it this time around.
Kaya going in for that single pick off the shutdown with the Divine Judgment and of course the increase of the speed using Gale Force, correct me if I'm wrong?
Whoa.
And no way. No way.
If they pick this, I don't know what to say.
If they pick this, right, I will buy you the diet coke that you owe Ikuto with.
Valeric. No, I don't think.
No way. No way. I mean, Valeric.
Valeric will be the pick. No.
Perhaps.
Hanabi.
Hanabi,
yeah. Makes so much more sense.
Valeric back again.
They're gonna pick the Hanabi. Gonna pick the Valeric. So it's a really strong AoE team composition now.
A lot of CC as well.
Evos, they have one more pick. They should be the Kagura.
Kagura definitely onto Emperor. He's been performing really well.
No reason not to pick it, to be honest. Yep, they can do lock it in.
So if you notice, right, Matthew, there's only one hero change in Evo's lineup, which is Kaya. The rest of them, standard, comfortable, workable hero picks.
Hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yes, indeed. Well, at the same time, GigFam is going to run with the Baleric again. I've been questioning the Baleric. Perhaps they do have a lot of CC coming in from both Hanabi and, of course, who's that? Chow. So they might want to increase the CC to a certain momentum. But then, can you make the Baleric work? That will be a question.
Well, they tried it in game 1. They got an early first blood, remember? So,
few kills
to be fair, they got a few kills from it. It was just that the team wasn't that synergized. The unity wasn't there. They didn't use Nature's Shield to good effect. But now, maybe with the Forbidden Jitsu coming in from Hanabi, you know, when they are forced to play in that small area, that Nature's Shield from Baleric will be so much more effective.
Hopefully it does that way, ladies and gentlemen. Again, if you guys got any questions or any comments down below, don't forget to hashtag UsMEC. Leave your questions down below. I want to read them, but the problem is there aren't really good questions or any statements to kind of put there because, you know, we have two teams, really heated, really passionate, support their team, so yeah, they just give out FIFA, you know.
No, let's just have to see. We'll just have to see what happens in game 2. Let's go back into the game straight away. It will be GigFam Mystics going up against Evos Indonesia. And GLHS, you know what? Nice guy, Jab. Straight away, you know what? Good luck, have fun. Let's see which team will have the more fun here. Looks like early on they are going to just fight onto each other straight away. Zorn playing a little bit of distraction there, just trying to push out this mid lane.
Mid lane will be supported by two members over here.
Look at that, Gushen is not being played by Fix. He's being played by Dominance instead.
Very interesting. I think Fix, again, Fix is a multi-role player. His main traits is, of course, both assassins and marksmen. So he's going to let Dominus, who is much more of an assassin type of hero or assassin more type of player, he could go in with the Gushen, and Fix will focus onto the marksman role, of course, in Hanabi's hands.
Yep, let's see how this works out. Oh, Zorn does dive into it. Doesn't know he will let him just no limit. The flowing blood is there. They want to get that kill, but just no limit. Does have the flicker. He did have the battle mirror image, so he will be able to back out from it.
That was a very close call for Jess. I mean, he was getting shut down, melted down to the floor.
But now Evos are the aggressors. They want to find some pickoffs. Oh no, Kuja, get out there because the cavalry from Evos ID is there. Here, nice flick. Good flicker will be able to stay alive. So no first blood just yet, but a lot of close calls.
Close calls indeed, man. As you can see, the rest of the members are still rotating over here. Zorn still has to be careful. He does pop out the shield of immunity here, but then he has to run away. He's going to pop out the regeneration as well. Going to use the Jeet Kune Do into his favor.
Yep, does have the shield post, so he will be... You know, he's a really mobile hero, so he can't do those kind of riskier plays.
Bottom lane.
I think it's all okay. They are going for the River Crab, but three members of Evos Indonesia are here. So GigFam Mystics, I think they're gonna back out this, and yep, that's exactly what they're gonna do. No, but Dominus does get it. Now they do get a River Crab. I think they're just gonna back out of it. Good steal coming out from GigFam Mystic.
Very hard for GigFam Mystic to start off a fight. They know that they don't have much for the firepower coming in from the comfortable heroes of Team Evos, but at the same time, they still want to contest for this. They want to try their very best to stop or halt the aggression of Evos.
The sword spike was close, but just didn't connect. Lazy Duet comes up from just the limit, just to clear out the wave. And all's well that ends well for them for now.
Engaging a little bit more cautious onto both sides of the map. You can see that Zon is trying to harass the team, but then he has to be careful.
It's okay, remember he has the Jikundo, he has that Shumpo, so he is so mobile. And every time he uses that third proc of Jikundo, he will have his Shumpo reset, so that's why he's playing so aggressive.
Fair enough. As the team wants to go contest for that
Flicker comes in. Bob Thomas, they want to get a kill. The Chieftain reaches there, but here comes Bro. Now, the Wombo combo. Evos Alpha, they're dropping like flies. They get one. They're gonna get two, I think. A double kill. Honors out of the Ballery. Maybe not the members you want to get the kill on, but at least they get 2 kills.
That was an interesting setup coming in here. I mean, Dominus could have just avoided it if Lapu Lapu missed his ultimate, but then have you seen the Hanabi coming in with the Forbidden Jitsu, stunning multiple members in play? Zorn going in 1 versus 1 with Emperor. I don't think this is a good idea because Emperor, he might win in terms of magic attack.
Yeah, but I think it's gonna be okay. Zorn is mobile, he's quick, he has a lot of utility in himself, so he's just gonna back out of it. It's gonna be alright for now. And looks like the game is relatively even actually. That being said, Geekman Mystic has a small lead because they did take Turtle.
Yes, indeed. It's going to be fun to see how Geekman Mystic will respond to this particular playstyle of Evos SG. Again, the second turtle will spawn in the 94 seconds. I love how Geekman Mystic responds to that. Get 2 kills, get the turtle, let's bail out of there. In fact, they should be playing like this because Evos, they are known for their aggression. And if they were to be over-aggressive, it could punish them back with Evos' main playstyle.
Oh, Emperor will get spoiled out here, but he does have the umbrella. He's actually going to aggressive. There goes Jikundo, but he's trying to find a way around the dragon. And they will get the pickup onto the Kagura.
That was a little bit slow onto Marshall's side. He used the Minion Fury, but then there was no more follow-up already.
Kuja
has to be careful.
Yeah, he will try and escape for it, but the Minotaur is dead. Wow, Zorn still playing so good. He gets the Fury Crest still with the auto attack, and he's trying to run away. He will stay alive. Oh my god, Zorn, that took guts, and that was so risky.
And Zorn just wa-cha-cha-chow into the River Crab, stealing the goal away. Aura will be away from the Forbidden Jitsu, but then Wall still comes in.
Here comes the blood out from Kuja. Flowing blood will force them to run away, but you can see in his bottom side, Kagura is lingering around. He's making one big round. There goes Umbrella. They will assassinate away Feeks.
Hanabi is down to that. I think he was a little bit too overcommitting into the lane.
They wanted a turret. They wanted a turret a little bit too much, and they paid for it with their life.
Emperor was on time, you know, supporting Aura, and Aura going back with him, trying to together and killing off that Hanabi. Again, Geekman Mystic, you can be aggressive, but don't overcommit. That is the main way.
They're baiting this River Crab. They're waiting, and now they finally will be the ones to put a trigger. But in that brush, you have Kuja, you have Dominus. They want to go for Kagura, but looks like they're just gonna back out of this because they see everything.
Meanwhile, Lapu Lapu will be soloing the turtle. Interesting fact in that. I'm not sure why Chow didn't kind of guess it. Did not spot him over there, as 3 of the members of Team Evos, they will might secure this turtle if there's no steal, and yes, they will. Zorn a little bit too late. Yes, fall back as we move on to the bottom lane perspective. The rest of the members of Team Geekman Mystic, they're just finding the opening. They're trying. As Aura picks up the Bloodlust Axe.
They're trying to find the opening, trying to find a way into this game. Evos now has to lead because of that turtle pickup. Evos Indonesia playing on thin ice.
Thank goodness you didn't say Indonesia instead.
You know the funny thing is, next time I cast MPR, I'm just gonna say.
You say Indonesia, right?
Yeah.
Definitely.
That's 100% is gonna happen. But now they are grouping up together. Minotaur is in the front line. He does get stunned up, but look at that. Kagura is in the front. They're baiting it out. All the just shoot. They do kill off Minotaur. At least Kuja did get his ultimate active. He's trying to assassinate Emperor. Emperor is so low, and with the help of Fix, they do get that kill. Just like that, they have 2-man advantage. Dominus is there. Pops the Shadow Blade Slaughter. They want to take this spinner away, and Evos will be able to secure it. But Geekman Mystic will, with that 2 kills, they will be able to get this turret.
Aura stands no chance to defend this, even though he does pop his ulti. There's nothing much he can do if he wants to. At the same time,
Chieftain Rage does catch the tail end of Jeb, but
yeah,
you know what? He's tanky. It's quite hard to cut down the trees these days. You know, there's a lot of restrictions.
Save the environment, man.
Save the environment indeed, but here comes iOS on next Kaya, who gets pointed out by Zorn, but so far they're not gonna engage. You know, that's these 2 tanks battling out. They don't really have a lot of damage.
I love Geekman Mystic's playstyle now, but where can this lead to? You know, you still have that late game entry, and I think Cloud would kind of benefit towards that rather than Hanabi.
Oh, there goes a bit of rain. Lands on the 2 as well. They find Jasper. They pull out Jasper, but they do pop ninja shoot the blazing duet. Will assassinate away the battle rate. They do get a kill. But here comes Kuja on the backside. He does pop the output. Where is the follow-up? He will have to walk away because there is no tag. There is no one to eat up the damage. Dawn will use the Chikudo to knock up iOS. Here members, and they want more, but the Forbidden Jitsu will stop them in his track. But Evos Indonesia, they'll be happy with that fight. They are going to take this turret as well.
Of course, they are damn happy, Matthew. That Lapu just said, stun me, baby, one more time. And yes, it will. Double stuns over there, leading to the kills. And now they open up their map control. Geek Famistic is in a turmoil right now.
And Aura doing what he did in game 1. Coming in clutch, coming in strong, and being that leader, being that lead that Evos Indonesia needs. Masha being that front line as well. Make sure no one comes in, but the Divine Judgment pulls back Kuja all the way back. He's trying to do the damage. He's still staying alive with the skinny team. They do get the kill onto the Alice, but they pay with it with 2 kills on 2 deaths of themselves off camera. Aura did go down on the hands of Feeks. But in this fight, Emperor, they're going for Lord. This is so risky, but they're saying now or never. Oh no, he was in Indonesia. What are you going to respond with? They're going to let it happen. Now they figure it out. Lord is down to 50% health. Fix is still auto-tanking it. Jeff is tanking it up. They're going for this. Where is the Aurora? Now,
the Rage comes up.
No, just believe it. He gets stopped by the Lord, and he goes down. They are so unfortunate, but Masha is still alive. They want Lord. He's still picking it out.
Heroes.
They are trying to focus on the Lord. Do they get the steal? No, it's the answer. He will get the kill onto the Gusher, but he will pay for it with his own life. The Cavalry has a life, but Geek Famistic is going to retreat because they got what they wanted. They got the Lord, and they won the team fight.
They won the team fight by a large margin. I feel like Evos right there, they don't have much utilities as we move on to the DG instant replay. You can see that Evos, they don't have much health among the 3 remaining members, and they went for the bait. I mean, at least the very least, they wanted to go for the steal, but it didn't work out. Geek Famistic, they had it in their hand, and unfortunate for Just No Limits, he got stunned by the Lord, which was the bad situation ever.
He didn't even get stunned. He got swinged by that hammer. Did so much damage onto him. Wow. That one swing did so much. And it basically killed off Just No Limit. He was on his blazing duet, but it was not enough. And now they might go for this fight. Jab, remember, he doesn't have the nature shoes if he wants to go for it, but they're still waiting, holding on, waiting for Alice. That's the main thing. Lord will be hitting onto this turret. It should go down, but do they want to go for the fight? Jab is in the front line, and now they're going for it. They're going for Fix. Fix is not exposed. He will go down. No, he's still alive. He will finally get bursted out, but at the back end, in the tail end, Geek Famistic is assassinating the rest of Evos Indonesia, and only members staying alive Emperor and Masha. But what can they do? Emperor, if you are a god, this is your time to shine. Use your umbrella to good use. He's trying to make the place, but the stun is there. And Kuja with the blood off will kill him off. And Masha, what can a cow do against 3 members of Geek Famistic? Nothing is the answer. He will subside and he will concede that inhibitor turret, but it's only 1. Now they're rotating to the mid side.
They have to be fast.
Aura has stayed alive. Sword needs to be careful. There goes the flicker. The will kill him off. And now looks like Geek Famistic has been off more than he can chill. And they will lose 2 members. Evos, they have an opportunity to do something. They have the tempo here, KBC.
I mean, in one way, yes, you want to go for the second tier 3 turret, but at the same time, everyone is down to at least 30% of health. There is no way you should try to do that. And everybody just forgets that Minotaur, he can stun, he can deal damage as long as he's in rage mode. And Masha just securing the opportunity, stunning them to the ground, at least getting 1 and 2 kills with the help of Aura.
They're trying to play the brush play. They're waiting for everyone. They think that Evos will come into the jungle, but no, Evos very disciplined. They're gonna make sure that they don't come here just yet, and they're just gonna regroup. We are gonna see an epic conclusion into this game.
Curse helmet onto Masha.
Yep, I mean that will give them a little bit more of, survivability, but it's not really something to shout about. But here comes the Courage Bull. They might want to go for this fight. They are coming out. Where? What is Zorn going to pick off? They see just no limit. Way out the dragon. Kicks him in. Will they be able to get it down? No, he's so low. He does have a better reverse, so he will stay alive. But Jesse Fix throws down the Jitsu. They are fighting in the Nature's Shield. Every damage is getting restricted. Just a little bit. Gets popped out. He gets controlled out. He has the backup. Evos Indonesia needs to run away because they are losing this fight.
Oh no, Emperor, what are you doing?
Members of Evos will go down. Will they make it 4? Where is the stun? It will not be enough. Aura, there he goes. The only surviving member is just no limit. He needs
pushing right
to
now.
save this game.
This is gonna be bad because the next creep wave is coming soon. And Evos, they don't have any more members.
They have to pray. They have to hope that Just No Limit can do something. He kills off one member, but that's not enough. They will get this game. And just like our first series of the day, there will be another game 3.
That was a great play coming in from Geek Fan Mystic Burden. They're just putting in place after place, taking off, especially after that last fight. They managed to do so much damage.
Look at that dip. That goal difference drop.
I know, man.